Hi, welcome to Orlando Obsession. This is our weekly news roundup, bringing you Star Wars news, bringing you hotel news, bringing you Disney news, bringing you news.
News.
I'm Danielle.
I'm Kimberley.
Let's get started. So there's a lot of Disney news in this one. Nothing seems to be happening at Universal, but there we are. I guess they're just being quiet. Oh no, tell a lie. Universal have announced they're doing some sort of Christmas thing. Moving on to Disney news.
Shall we start with Star Wars?
Oh yes, please.
Okay, so
I like the Star Wars news.
They've named the two rides.
They have?
So the Millennium Falcon is going to be called Smuggler's Run. So you're going to be piloting the Falcon.
No, not all of you will be. Everyone has a different role to play, don't they? So my understanding, because I think they've announced some news this week of how the ride works, is a little bit like Mission Space, but with actual something to do. Each member of the crew has a different job to perform.
Nice. So they'll all have a specific role.
Yes. So while you're all, it's a multiplayer game.
In the plane.
No, it's not a plane.
It is though.
Kimberley doesn't do Star Wars.
It flies.
Wow.
And the other one, I am going to need to read this one, unfortunately. This is Rise of the Resistance. But this is an iconic battle between the First Order and the Resistance, including Kylo Ren.
Look, I'm optimistic. However, Avatar River Rapids...
Oh, you mean the water of despair?
Yeah.
The river of despair.
See, this is the thing. When they open this new area and they've got two big rides, okay? So they do the same thing at Avatar, two big rides. Big rides. Boom. E-attractions. Now then, Avatar, the Flight of Passage, it's another level. It's one of the greatest rides on the planet. Emotional. Not gonna lie, I choke. It's incredible. Then there's Avatar River Run, or whatever it is.
Yeah. So one is Splash Mountain, and the other is the teacups when they're broken down.
Imagine, if I describe them in terms of food, okay? You would decide here. For me, my favourite food is steak, okay? So imagine the finest aged steak. It's a fillet. You've got, it's just perfect. So Flight of Passage it's a great steak. You've got a great side. Like everything is perfect, okay? Then you've got the other Avatar ride, which is basically a raft ride. Now, in terms of food, imagine you've bought a burger, you're drunk, and you've dropped it on the floor in the rain. That's pretty much what you're getting. It's...
I was going to say, it's like a soggy pompadour.
That's what the other Avatar ride. Amazing steak, roadkill. That's pretty much what you've got when it comes to...
Oh, it's awful. I've only just ridden it for the first time, and it is...
I don't know how to set the bar low enough for that ride. We're moving on.
We are. So the next news story is the
gondolas.
Is the gondolas?
So
the gondolas.
Yeah, so as you may know, the Walt Disney World is soon going to have a network of gondolas in phase
Skyliner.
1. The Skyliner. And it's basically a connection of gondolas, little cable cars for us Europeans, which will take people between resorts, between parks. It's going to Epcot, it's going to Caribbean Beach, it's going to
Hollywood
Studios. Yeah, it's quite a nice, and this network is going to expand over the years too. This is phase 1. And there's been speculation as to how they're going to cool these, because here's the thing. You may be aware, if you've been to Orlando before, that many days of the year, it's kind of warm. Because unlike the UK, they have the sun in Florida, and it's hot. And these gondolas are basically glass boxes hanging off cables in the sun.
Fish tanks.
Fish tanks.
Fish tanks in the sky.
Toasty. So there's been speculation as to how they're going to keep them cool.
I think the humidity has got a lot to do with it. Can you imagine being in that? How humid it's going to be, and just glass. It's going to be. Oh.
Well, they've announced, haven't they, how they're going to be cooled.
Yeah, so there's not going to be air conditioning.
No.
It's going to be little windows.
Yeah.
Now they have said, I read somewhere this morning that it's going to be approximately 11 miles an hour, which you may get a gentle breeze. However,
as the crow flies, you won't be in there long, at least.
No.
As it breaks down. Now, this will be fine if they're moving at 11 miles an hour. Even on a hot day, you'll have some air circulation, and that will cause the air to evaporate, or the moisture in the air will evaporate slightly. So it'll be cool. If they get stuck...
I don't even know if sweat box covers it.
I hope they've thought this through.
Well, apparently there's going to be another rumour is there's going to be a panel on the roof that opens to leave the hot air out and cool air in.
Yeah, the thermodynamics do work that way, but for that to work, it's got to be very hot to begin with. I wouldn't be surprised if Disney modify these in a couple of years and add aircon.
Disney will do what they can to make sure...
And the press isn't full of sweaty people, sweaty tourists sliding out.
Disney don't like
bad press.
No, they don't like bad press, especially on something new.
But I don't even know if they could run aircon in them though, because they need to run powered cars, and that's an entirely different system.
Well, they are going to be powered, so that their safety spiels are in them. But that's the only.
Yeah, but they could do that at the station, couldn't they?
No, they're going to have announcements.
They're having power
in
all the
them.
way through.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well.
But there isn't going to be not AC
Not
power.
big power. I'm hoping Disney haven't done too much cost cutting here, which they are wont to do at occasions.
Yeah, they're. Thanks, Shanghai.
Yeah, Shanghai spent all the money. So in other news, so Disney have got a monorail, and one of the doors fell off. Well,
you say fell off. I think it was kind of pushed.
it was barged off by, but we don't know the full story yet. But what we do know is somebody in a scooter went at the door with some speed and knocked it off the hinges while it was. No, but I don't know whether they were really keen to get off.
They were in the station at the Grand Floridian. Maybe, I don't know, maybe 1900 Park Fair was giving away free food.
Maybe. Who knows?
Who knows?
Maybe they were keen for the magic bands.
Yes. But you have to also understand it was Monorail Lime, which is renowned for breaking down
Lime.
and things just
Limey.
going wrong. It left us in Epcot extremely drunk once, and we both ended up on a bus.
Well, we did. Lime is the monorail of evil. If ever you're at a station and Lime pulls in, you go ahead. You let those people go ahead of you.
Yeah, just laugh, because you are going to get there before.
Don't go on Lime. It'll break. Doors are generally strong. Now, I can only assume, because if that door was in the locked position, it's bolted. It probably wouldn't have opened if it was in the transit mode. But if it was in station mode, the deadbolts have come undone and the door is about to, and you can see when you're at the station, you'll see the doors will move ever so slightly when you come out of transit mode. It goes into station mode. The deadbolts have opened, and at that point, the doors will slide open. And I'm guessing that that's the point when they hit it with the scooter.
Yeah. I mean, the doors may have been open, and she may have clipped it.
Maybe. We don't know the full facts about this.
Yeah, so we saw a lady leaving Monorail Red just over a week ago.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 weeks ago. So the metal ramp was put out for her to come into the monorail station, and we seem to think that she may have clipped.
She either clipped the ramp or she just came at it fast down the hill, because she just went straight over.
Yeah.
And we've seen these fall over a lot. Anywho, that is it for this one. That's our little news update. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you like our video, hit that like button. If you didn't like it, well, bite me. Hit the dislike button if you must. Please comment, share, subscribe if you want to see more of our content. Hit that alarm bell and your feed will be kept up to date with all our videos. Popping up over there is the last video we did, and below that is the one YouTube thinks you should watch next. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the very next show. Bye.